start your life.
Hi, this is Karen Lakey and I'm with Tupperware. And today I would like to show you and talk to you about Tupperware's microwave pressure cooker. Now when I first saw this, I had to be a little bit skeptical because pressure cookers, first of all, are kind of technical, and putting a pressure cooker in the microwave just didn't seem like it would work. So anyway, one of my favorite things to do in the pressure cooker is to cook a corned beef brisket. And so I thought, well, what the heck? I'm going to give this a try. So I had about a 3-pound brisket, and one of the instructions is that they said that you have to make it fit. So that actually worked for me because I was not willing to waste a whole brisket if this wasn't going to work. So I cut it in half and fit this in there and put 3 cups of water, just like the instructions said. And I'm going to show you some of the things about this pressure cooker. So it has the rubber gasket, just like standard pressure cookers do, and it has a locking mechanism with the cover. So how this works is that there's an arrow right here on the corner of each of the handles and a matching arrow on the top, this little notch. So you line the top up with the gasket fitted into it, with the pressure indicator and the pressure release valve, and then we're going to fit the locking handle. This slips in here on 2 little pegs, and it's going to come down and lock this so that you can't accidentally have the pressure be released. So I'm going to line the 2 arrows up. The cover fits down nice and snug, and then you turn it clockwise. Once you've turned it clockwise, you fit the handle down in and press this all the way down. And once the pressure starts to build up, it will lock this and keep the cover from turning. So I put this half of a brisket, so 1.5 pounds of brisket, and 3 cups of water into the microwave. The instructions say that the microwave should be 900 watts. Well, I looked on the inside door of my microwave and it was 1,000 watts. So how I fixed that is that I put it at 90% power. So it said for a piece of meat like a brisket, it should cook for the maximum of 30 minutes. And it will remind you, on the inside cover there's some instructions, and it says maximum 30 minutes. So you don't have to worry about forgetting that little detail if you lose the brochure with all the recipes and instructions and so on. So I put it in the microwave, 90% power for 30 minutes. At the end of the 30 minutes, I took my pot holders, brought it out, set it down on the grill of the stove, and it took about 10 minutes for the pressure release valve here to come back down. And just to be on the safe side, it looked like it might still have a little bit of pressure in there. Take a spoon or something, not your finger, and tap that and make sure that it's all the way down. You want to make sure that all the pressure is released before you take the cover off. So it took about 10 minutes, the pressure came down. I checked everything, lifted up the handle, took the cover off. You just back it off, turn it away from you so any steam that's still in the pot will go away from your face. And I'm going to show you the result. So I took the half a brisket and sliced this up. Now, one of the things with standard recipes, crock pots, slow cooking, even a standard pressure cooker, it says to pressure cook that for 90 minutes. Well, at 90 minutes, it's nice and tender, but you cannot slice it. It just falls apart. So in my standard pressure cooker, I had decided I was going to experiment a little and found that for my pressure cooker, I think it's 10 pounds of pressure, at 50 minutes under pressure, the brisket comes out firm enough, tender, moist, juicy, but firm enough that you can slice it for sandwiches. I love Reuben sandwiches, so I love my corned beef sliced. So I was very, very happy that the cooking of this brisket allowed me to slice this and still have a nice firm product that would hold up for slicing. So I decided that I was going to do the other side of the brisket, and this time I decided I wasn't going to correct for the 90% power. I wanted to see how that was going to handle that, and so on. And I also decreased the amount of water from 2 cups to 3 cups. In the recipe booklet it said 2 to 3 cups. So for the first piece of brisket, I put it all the way up over the top. This one, a little tiny bit of the top edge was above the water, and I cooked it up, again, 30 minutes. And what I've got is a nice piece of brisket, and again, it's firm enough, it's going to be able to be sliced, and my 1000 watt microwave didn't overload the pressure cooker. So I would encourage you to take a look at this. In a standard pressure cooker, you have to bring the pressure cooker up to temperature and get a good stream of steam going. That takes about 10 minutes. Then you have to vent the pressure cooker and keep that steam going for 5 to 10 minutes. So you got 10 minutes to bring it up to temperature, 10 minutes to vent it, and then you put the weight on and it's 50 minutes to cook. And then you have to bring the temperature back down before you can open the pressure cooker. So that's another, let's say it's 10 minutes. It's longer than that in a standard pressure cooker because it's hot metal and it's full of hot water. But let's just say 10 minutes. So it's almost double the time that it takes to cook in Tupperware's pressure cooker in the microwave. So now, if I want to do a brisket for dinner, I don't have to plan all day. I don't have to start it in a crock pot before I go to work. I can come home, and in 40 minutes, I can be slicing it. So I'm really impressed with this. I'm going to start using this for some of the recipes. They do soups and stews in this. Of course, you wouldn't pressure cook that for 30 minutes. You'd pressure cook it for less. Some vegetables and so on. And really experiment with this because I think this is a really great time saver. It's very safe. The pressure cooker, even filled to capacity, was very lightweight, easy to pick up. I can't say that even with my standard pressure cooker, which is, it looks like this. So when this thing is full, it's really heavy. It's probably close to 10 pounds. And you know, taking that up off the stove, it's hot, it's full of steam. I'm not as comfortable with it. But this was very easy to handle. And the other thing that I will tell you is that it's very easy to clean up. This smooth, shiny plastic, I just soaked it in some hot water and just took a standard rag, no scrubby or anything. When I use my stainless steel pressure cooker, I have to tell you I'm chipping and scrubbing to get the residue off because it's pressure cooked on there. So at any rate, the other really cool thing that's going on right now is this pressure cooker normally sells for $149. For the month of September until September 29th, I believe, 28th or 29th, it's only $99. So you can save, what's that, 30% on your pressure cooker and start experimenting with saving time and preparing meals that you never thought you'd be able to do in the amount of time. So anyway, this is Karen Lakey. I hope you enjoyed the little explanation and demonstration. And you can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Try Our Bowl. And you can find my VIP group, which is Karen's Kitchen Klatch. That's also on Facebook. And then my website is very easy to remember. It's tryourbowl.com. TRYRBOWL.com. If you've got any questions, hit me up and give me a comment. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.